Remember how Candace Owens went after journalist Cam Higby and called him a elitist or a Zionist shill? Remember how she made a video attacking Cam Higby? Well, it appears, ladies and gentlemen, that journalist Cam Higby wasn't too happy about Candace Owens lying about him and saying, well, he must be an elitist. The thing is, Candace Owens should not be talking about elitism considering she married into an elite family. She married into wealth. She actually has her own wealth. So, by very definition, Candace Owens is, in fact, an elite. And yet she wants to tear down all of the elitists because, well, ladies and gentlemen, they happen to be Jewish or they happen to support Israel. I'm sorry, Candy, but isn't it true that your father-in-law, Lord Farmer, isn't it true that he supports Israel? Ooh, that's interesting, isn't it? Now, I understand family dynamics that can be rather intriguing and interesting, right? So sometimes family members won't get along. And especially if you're marrying into a family, after 18 days of knowing someone, meeting them once, I don't know about you guys, but watching that video that they did together was plain outright weird. I watched it. I'm like, dude. Kind of asked the question, why are you gay? That one. Still one of the all-time classic memes. Just the best. You are gay. Why are you gay? I can repeat it so many times. I laugh all the time at it. But anyway, Cam Higby caught wind of what Candace Owens was saying about him. And she happened to say it twice, believe it or not. Here is the first time that Candace Owens lied about saying something and gets caught out for lying about something that she claims she did not say. Have a watch. Hey, everyone, real quick. I just want to let you all know of my brand new business called Kept Natural and my first ever product, Kept Naturals After Sun Care Gel. It's available right now. The link is available in the show description. It's a brand new, first of its kind, all natural and organic After Sun Care Gel. You can use it before, during, and after, and it helps assist your skin in feeling the best it's ever been. And also when it comes to being in the sun or even just having dry skin, this is the product that you need and want. Believe you me, I developed it for people that are struggling with their skincare or just need an added boost of their skincare. And I also designed it specifically to help you guys feel absolutely incredible. Your skin will love you. So get it right now. Link is available in the show description. For the first 20 people that get their hands on this, shipping is free. It's for Australia only. I have to preface this by saying that Australia only at this time, and then hopefully it'll become international. So why wait, my friends? Get yours right now.
Certainly didn't suspect Turning Point USA would be, as I believe, involved in a cover-up. And we can talk about what the motives are of that. They could be financial motives. It doesn't necessarily mean they were involved in plotting to kill him. And I've never said that. So in theory, Cam Higby, who was laughing off the idea of an assassination attempt, is being paid by the very organization that just had its leader assassinated in broad daylight in front of the entire world. I find that to be interesting.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the gaslighter strikes again. Be the title of her next YouTube video. The gaslighter strikes again, ladies and gentlemen. Here she is, Candace Owens. I did not say this. The internet's forever, dingbat. Didn't you realize that? She said it to Russell Brand. Oh, I didn't tell my audience that Turning Point USA paid to have their leader assassinated. I did not say anything like that. Cut to the video that you guys just watched of her actually saying exactly that. She's relying on people in her cult to not actually remember anything she said because she's chronically online. She said a lot of things, right? She's relying on you guys to be so utterly dumb-minded that you're not going to pick up or remember anything that she said. That's her whole shtick. And she's going to gaslight everyone into thinking, well, I didn't say that. And you're stupid for thinking that I did say it because I didn't say it. I'm in my mind thinking, well, I've never said such a thing at all. Then you show her the clip and she's like, that's not me. That's someone else. That's a new Candy. I've never seen that Candy before. What's going on with that? So, firstly, she lies about Cam Higby and the whole elitist agenda. And then she goes, well, I didn't say anything about Turning Point, and she mentioned Cam Higby's name in the second part about Cam Higby supposedly being paid by Turning Point USA, who just got their leader assassinated. Strange, right? Well, you know something that's very, very interesting? Here's what Cam Higby had to say about it.
Exact moment between these two people is what I'm referring to. It's like a rare glimpse into the elitist perspective of our government.
Me, Cam Higby, and Kingsley Wilson, the press secretary of the Pentagon, we are a rare glimpse into the elitist government that we have. I would like to remind you that Candace Owens is a multi-millionaire that receives thousands of dollars, tens of thousands of dollars in super chats every single night. That makes tens of thousands of dollars, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars, every single month from YouTube ad revenue. Every live stream she does receives over 1 million views. Virtually every video she publishes receives over 1 million views. And she goes live all the time. She is a multi-millionaire, married to a man whose father is in the British House of Lords, worth over 150 million pounds, with connections to the royal family. I'm the elitist? Candace Owens has been meeting with Trump her entire career. Since she started, there are photographs of Candace Owens sitting across the table from the United States president. I was homeless when she was meeting with the president of the United States. I gruelingly worked my way up the ladder without any establishment support. Candace Owens started her career at PragerU and Turning Point USA. I'm the elitist? Candace Owens has access to more money than I could ever spend in my life. But I'm the elitist.
Let me hit some.
Now, Cam Higby was the guy that asked the Pentagon press secretary do you have any information of there being French or Israeli assassins that want to kill Candy Owens? And she goes, no, we've got nothing like that. And Candy Owens reacted to it on her show and pretty much called Cam Higby and the secretary an elitist. Yes, guys, she said that Cam Higby, of all people, is apparently an elitist. The shock and horror, isn't it? But she makes lots of money. Look at this. Cam Higby shared this. I don't know how accurate it actually is, but nevertheless, it's fairly accurate based on the numbers that you see on a nightly basis. So super chats alone, guys, super chats alone, she's getting thousands of dollars. Then on a month-to-month basis, she's making anywhere upwards of 172,000 to 2.8 million. So if we were to do the math in real time, okay? So all you'd have to do is look at Candy Owens' viewership. You get paid per 1,000 views. If you are getting $8 to $9, which some months you do, especially around this time of the year, you would be getting a hell of a lot of money because you've got one of her streams gets 2.8 million and she's making 5 of them a week. Times that by 4, okay? How many views is she doing a month? If she's getting anywhere upwards of, say, 30 to 40 million views a month, she is making anywhere upwards of $500,000 to $1 million in that month alone, just on YouTube ads. This is purely based on what I know, what I'm able to earn, viewership, you name it, and how much we can earn in a month basis. Also goes on YouTube sponsorships, etc. So, and she's got lots of people that are retaining, like watching her entire show, which gives her, you guessed it gives her more money because of the retention. More ads play, the better it is for her. Plus, she's got her own sponsorships. Plus, she's got super chats. Plus, she's got merch. Plus, she's got a book. So she has dominated this industry, and yet she wants to call Cam Higby an elitist. You've got to be kidding me. Yeah, I'm with you there, Cam. I actually am. Because Candace became Candace Owens. You have Social Autopsy. You have her joining PragerU, then going to Turning Point USA, and she's acted her entire way up to being on her own. And people want to go, oh, Candace, you need lots of money to protect yourself, etc., etc. It's nuts. It really is nuts what's going on. And yet she wants to turn around and say that Cam Higby, of all people, that worked his way up, and so did I as well. Lots of hard work, something that Candy Owens wouldn't even be anywhere remotely close to knowing about. She married into royalty, into wealth. Be easy for her, right? Just marrying into all this stuff. And then not to mention that all of your content gets millions of views. And yet she wants to say that we betrayed Charlie Kirk. Seth Dillon goes, and I'll finish on this. They betray the truth and their own so-called friends in the worst of ways, and they have the audacity to smear anyone who stands up to them as a traitor. Disgraceful is not even a strong enough word. This is talking about how all of the elites, Tucker Carlson, Candy Owens, and many others attended a Christmas party recently. Great. How she is creating terror for the family and friends and colleagues of Charlie Kirk, but meanwhile she associates herself with deranged and dangerous conspiracy theorists. And she has become one too. So, wow. Interesting, isn't it? How someone like Candy Owens has the audacity and the gall say that Cam Higby is an elitist, but yet she can't even look at herself. Strange, isn't it? Anyway, why is her husband gay? That's enough from me. You guys take care, be blessed, and I'll see you all in the next video.